As expected, Rahul and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra was stopped at the border when they decided to go to Sambhal. The entire point which they wanted to raise was that the state administration and the local administration, in fact, was lopsided, and they were the ones who were doing nothing much to ensure the safety of the minority community. As we all know that there was tension and violence broke out in the Sambhal area, especially after the survey was ordered by the court. And after that, there was mayhem, there was violence on the streets, and political parties like the SP and the Congress jumped in to say and accused the Yogi government of deliberately stoking fires so as to hurt only one particular community. Of course, the BJP and the Yogi government came out with a strong defense in which they said that this survey was done only under court order and no one was being systematically targeted. In fact, evidence started to come out to show that there were many who belonging to a Hindu family who were leaving Sambhal, and that it was wrong to give a religious color to this entire episode. Inside the parliament, we saw this issue being raised largely by the Samajwadi Party, but not so much by the Congress, though there were sporadic voices which came in. Rahul Gandhi's intention of going to Sambhal was actually twofold. One, of course, to ensure the protection of the vote bank of the Congress, which is the minority vote bank which has been slipping away to BSP, the Samajwadi Party and the other stakeholders. But I think more importantly, it can be seen as an attempt to reach out to the Samajwadi Party within the India bloc. If you remember those protests which took place at the Makar Dwar on the Adani issue, the TMC and the SP were conspicuous by their absence. One can understand the absence of the Trinamool Congress because they have been maintaining their distance for a long time, saying that they do not want to be seen protesting on issues which does not even concern them or Bengal. But Samajwadi Party's absence is alarming and should be worrying for the Congress party. Ram Gopal Yadav has gone on record to say that the Adani issue is a pointless issue which is being raised by the Congress. The Sambhal issue is more important. In fact, when he was told that Rahul and Priyanka Vadra have been stopped at the border, he said that they don't even bother to raise this issue inside Parliament, and what's the point of now going over there? Of course, as a political point, the Congress has already begun to make the larger contention that the BJP is scared of Rahul Gandhi. And that's the reason why, despite the fact that the situation has been normal in Sambhal, their entire delegation has been stopped. But if you remember, as news came in 24 hours back of Rahul Gandhi to visit Sambhal, the state administration issued a warning and also pleaded with them that just about normalcy has begun to return to Sambhal. Any high-profile political visit is only going to make matters worse, and so appeal to them to stay away. But they also issued a warning by saying that in case he turns up, he will not be allowed to reach Sambhal, and that's exactly what happened. The Congress has used this to accuse the BJP of being scared of him, of not wanting him to reach out to the real people of Sambhal who are grieving. So either which way, he sees it as a win-win situation. If he had been allowed, of course, he would have made a political point that this government only cares about a particular section. And now that he's been stopped, equally, the Congress leaders are on an overdrive to accuse the BJP repeatedly. But in the midst of all this, one of the key allies of Uttar Pradesh, which is Samajwadi Party, doesn't seem impressed by Rahul Gandhi's visit or attempted visit to Sambhal. Will it have an impact inside Parliament? Because Rahul Gandhi comes back to Parliament and they've been asking for a discussion on the Sambhal issue. If that discussion takes place, how much can the SP and the Congress party be seen on the same side, and how much of it will have an impact on the BJP's narrative inside the Parliament?